Hello, everyone. How are you this lovely, lovely Friday evening? Welcome back to Chat with Ade. It's your girl, your host, Ade Tiladende on Adiba Connected TV. And as you're joining us this evening, let us know where you're watching from. And don't forget to click that share button. Let's get more people into the platform. Okay? So, in the meantime, let's do a little intro. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back. So, for those who are joining us for the first time, welcome. And over here, we like to communicate, we like to talk about different subjects, we like to educate, and we don't just talk. We like to get your feedbacks also in regards to your opinion and any suggestion you have, of course. Yemi Jollof Rice, welcome. Thanks, darling. Please click that share button. Let's get more people into the platform. Yes, Kelly, it's been a minute. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Let's click that share button and get as much people as we can into the platform, please. And thank you. Don't forget to let us know where you're watching us from. Okay. 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 So before we start, of course, if you're not following me on my social media, hey, you don't have to pay to get on. It's free. Ade underscore babes. Get on it. Get on it. And then you can also follow us at Adiba Connected TV on Instagram. And if you are not subscribed to our channel, like hello, click that bell button so that you can be one of our VIPs to receive all our content when we post them up. Adiba Connected TV on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to our channel. We would love you to subscribe to our channel. Okay, well done, Isaac. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Lovely, lovely Friday evening. Welcome on board. Let's not forget to let us know where you're watching us from and click the share button. Let's get more people into the platform. Thank you. Yes. So, for those who don't know, I have a brand of my own, which is called Ade Babes, where we sell lashes, we sell lash glues. Um, we have this one, it's our new product, which is called the Matte Liquid Lipstick. And I would love for you guys to get on www.adebabes.com. Lashes galore. You cannot go wrong with our lashes, man. You guys, you see me every day, every week with a new set of lashes. And most of those lashes I've been using like for the past 2 months now. All you have to do is wash it, clean it, and you're good to go. And I need you guys to also get on there, even if you're not a female, you don't wear lashes or whatnot. You can get ebooks on thousands of vendors list in order to start your own online sales business. And even if you don't want to do it online, you can purchase them in bulks and start your own business. There's nothing wrong with starting a business online, especially due to this old pandemic that has affected every one of us in the world. We always have to look for ways to continue to move forward and be able to still make ends meet. All right. Isaac, while you're on it, do you want to let people know what you do? You can put in the comment section. They can reach out to you in about finances and whatnot. Let people know what you do. Introduce yourself. And yes, so for sure, you guys, we have people that do support our program, and we just want to give a shout out to them. And we're definitely going to start with Afriway Cargo Logistics Inc. And they're located in Toronto. If you want to ship any product from Toronto to or from Canada, period, to Nigeria, or from Nigeria to Canada, they are definitely the plug. Afriway Cargo Logistics Inc. Check them out on the website. They're also on Instagram and Facebook. And hey, for those who need money, for those who want to send money, we want to help out one family member or the other. We do have quick collects where you can send funds online. They actually have an app where you can send funds. You don't have to call nobody. You don't have to speak to nobody. You can send it. The rate right now that is there, that is not the current rate. Do not misquote. That's not the current rate. You can check the website or download the app at quickcollect.com and get the current rate. And if it's to receive or to send, they are the plug to do that. And if you are not already advertising with Connector Core Magazine, you are so missing out. I need you guys to get on Connector Core Magazine. If you have a business, you have a product, you have a service that you're rendering to the mass, you need to get on that. And definitely one of our sister project is Correct Commerce. So go to your Google, go to your Apple Play, and guess what? Download Correct Commerce app. It's one of ours. You need to support the system, support the program, support our ministry. And thank you for those who have been downloading, for those who have shared. Thank you, thank you. God bless you. And we can't forget Triple T surprises. Even though we can't have the big parties right now, we can't do the old inviting of 20, 30, 40, 50 guests are, due to pandemic, due to lockdown here in Toronto or in Ontario and in Canada as a whole. Guess what? You can still call Triple T Surprise where they can do like a gift box package for you, your loved ones. If it's graduation, if it's a wedding, anniversary, a birthday, anything, pretty much they are there for you to surprise that significant special person in your life. You can reach them at 416-878-9043. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So welcome, Yemi. I think there's a problem with your network. Oh, really? What happened? You can't hear me? Let me know if you're not able to hear me, please. Let me know. Is it blurry? What's going on? Please let me put that in the comment section so I can see what is going on. So for the meantime, I am going to try and invite some of my friends, and I would love for you guys to do so. In the meantime, I'm just gonna play a little music called Gyra featuring Chandler Moore and Naomi. Enjoy. I'm breaking up. Oh boy. Okay. That means the problem, not the network. Okay, at least I'm happy to know it's not me. Thank you, Michael, for clearing that up. Let me please reboot your phone. Thank you. Facts of Life with Mimi. You guys need to follow that plug right there. I believe she'll be definitely tomorrow. So you guys follow the plug. They'll be online live tomorrow. Can see and hear you clearly. Thank you so much, Michael. I hope you guys can hear the music well, though. I really hope you can. Don't forget, let me click that share button. Let's get more people onto the platform as much as we can. That'll be great. Okay, guys. So, hey, that is a beautiful song. You guys need to go check that out on YouTube. All right. Okay, so of course we can't be doing long things, you know. Your music volume is low. Oh my gosh. Why is it when I ended the music, all of a sudden music is low? You guys, tell me what's going on over there. My music volume is low. Oh boy. Okay, well, I hope you got the title of the song. If you didn't get it, let me tell you again so you guys can go check it out. It is called Jireh, Jireh, and is by Naomi Rain and featuring Chandler Moore. Okay, it's called Jireh. It's the Elevation Worship album. Go on YouTube and go and listen to that song. It's very mellow. It's just beautiful. It's definitely soothing to the spirit. Okay. So sorry about that. Next time, you guys gotta let me know you can't hear me properly. I know Michael said he could see me. Can you unmute noise cancellation on your StreamYard? Call me to explain to you later. Okay, darling. Okay, darling. I will definitely do that. So yes. How are we all doing this lovely Friday evening? I'm sure you guys are doing great. And if you are not, please let me know. But I'm sure the rest of you are doing superb. Please, please click the share button. Let's get more people onto this platform. All right. So, yes, moving on because we do have a guest. So, we're going to be bringing my guest on. She's a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sister of mine because we went to school together. That's how we met a few years ago. And we've been friends since then. Yeah, because the friendship is like, it's tight. You know what I'm saying? So I applaud her. She's doing what she's doing. And it's not easy being a mother, a wife. And she has to remind me of mother of how many kids again, because I know it wasn't just 2 or 3. She has more than 4 kids and she is doing it. And I applaud her for that. Her name is Mrs. Nadine Lavia. She's my girl. She's in the immigration, what do you call it, sector, and she does a lot of donating to those from back home. She's from the Caribbean, so she does a lot of donations for those in the Caribbean, especially during this time of volcanoes and whatnot. She will explain more to us later. Mr. Adesuye, welcome. Dr. Adesuye, welcome. So welcome, my darling friend. Nadine Lavia, how are you today?
I'm great.
Yes,
And
yes,
nervous at the same time. Yeah.
yes, came on time.
Yeah.
Okay. So we would like to get to know you a little bit more. Please tell us a little bit just about you, and of course where we met. And yeah, say
Yeah.
a little history. Let them hear. Let them know.
Yeah. So my name is Nadine. I'm a mom of 4 actually.
Okay, more than 4 y'all. I
Yeah,
was thinking 5. Okay, 4.
4. And we met like meant when we I call her twin because that's how I address her when I met her like first in college. So we met at college. We went to Seneca College together, right? We form a pack so nobody couldn't mess with us, right? And we
Even
make
till today. Till today.
yeah, and we make sure we get the A's, right? It's not just like a pack, a bad pack, but we make sure we get the A's on
Oh
every,
yes.
right? So if we did not get an A, like we was like,
We're hunting those teachers down, those professors. We're hunting them down for ease.
yeah. And then we went on to university. So we went to university together, and then we was in the same program again, right?
Yes.
And you know what, like throughout my years in college and university, I know for a fact you was very helpful to me, right? Because I remember like the days like winter time, I'm not driving, and I have the kids. I have to go daycare and pick up the kids, and it was not no problem with you. You'll be like, let's go and get them, and we'll be running to the car, like to your vehicle with them, like
Mm-hmm.
winter, blazing winter, And I even remember the days when we had to walk from the the college to the where you park your car.
The parking lot. So for you
Yeah,
guys with centimeters of snow. Oh,
oh
I
my
hate winter.
god,
Mm-hmm.
that was like terrible, man. But like at the ending of it, like we graduated. Like I know for a fact you're a mom yourself, and you have your kids too. And like we I think we connect because I remember the first day in our class in college. And I remember when we had this group presentation, and then I remember introducing myself, and I said, I'm a mama four, and nobody picked me to be in their group until I remember you and Karen approached me, and you'd be like, like you should be in our group and stuff like that, right? And that's where our friendship grow. And I admire you, like, I support, and we hang and stuff like that throughout the years. Even though right now I'm not in Toronto and I'm in Oshawa, but still, we find the time
Keep connection, yes.
hang out together, celebrate birthday together, get to try your culture, your food, and stuff like that. So I want to say too, like I admire you a lot, and I'm very proud of like where you are today, right? Yeah, many more celebrations to come when this virus when
Amen. Definitely.
so yeah. That's a bit about me. And as you say, like even though we fought kids, I think my kids give me the drive, and they drive me because I want to create a legacy for them. I don't just want to, left this world without they having anything to remember me by, right? And the same drive I have, I also encourage my kids to have that same drive. Encourage them, like, go to school, get an education. You understand? Give your life to God. Let God be the main everything, right? So the same drive my kids give me, like I also encourage them, like, to do the same. I don't try to control their life, because already what will happen when you try and control your kids' life, but I'm there just as a guide to them, right? And yeah, sometimes it's challenging, like having to work full time, and then you have your business, and then you have a family. Sometimes it is challenging, but like again, I guess the kind of person I am, I'm not a person that like give up that easy. And you know that too, and like we will push through.
Yeah.
Like, we push through it all, and yeah, I'm here.
Welcome.
Thank
You guys, I told you guys we're friends. We go way back, okay?
Yes.
So I'm proud of you. Like you decide to, push towards the immigration sector. You went through with it. You've done everything you needed to do, and you're certified. And I'm proud of you because we know where we're coming from,
Yeah.
So with that in mind, and then of course you've always been a philanthropist when it comes to donating to one thing or the other, especially when it comes to back home, and knowing fully well that they need support from us, and you've always been an advocate for that. I've adored you for that, and will always support you when I can. And definitely the old issue happened, I believe, in St. Vincent and Grenada not so long ago, and then you are doing donations in regards to that. So can you just give us a little bit more on that?
Okay, so like I'm gonna give you a bit too, because I forget my education background. So I went to college. I did social service worker for immigrants and refugees, just like to win. And we have our diploma, and then we went on to university, where we did human rights and equity studies, and we have a BA in human rights. And then I continue on, and I'm a certified immigration consultant right now, right? Yeah, so in my country, St. Vincent, so that's where I'm from. I'm born and in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, so that's an island in the Caribbean. So it had the people back there have been they had a volcano eruption, and I don't know if everybody been following the news, especially the ones in Canada. So it's terrible. Like people have to be moved from their comfort zone, from their villages, to shelters in the safety zone, right? So one of the community that was affected by the volcano eruption is my community, Sandy Bay, right? So for Sandy Bay, we say OTR, so it's over the river communities, right? So they was directly in the red zone. So we live in down below a active volcano, right? So when the volcano blew, a lot of people from my area, Sandy Bay, over the river, a lot of people from that area have to be evacuated to the safety zone, right? So that's the green zone area, right? After the volcano eruption, because I think like from my point of view, I could only say what I think. So I think that they was only prepared that the volcano would just erupted once, but the volcano continuously erupting after, right? And then not even that. So a couple of weeks ago, again they had rain, and then they had flood. You just name it. They had flood. Um, the rivers came down. Bad flooding on the island too, right? Again, those people that have to move from the red zone right now, they don't know when they will be able to return back to their homes, right? They lose their you just name it, their homes. Some of them lose homes, everything they have. They lose their for example, a lot of people in that area, they do farming, they lose like their animals, their crops, you just name it, they lose it, right? I remember the day when they give the evacuation notice. I was on the phone with my aunt. I called, and everybody like scared and worried and what's not. And I called and I said, auntie, like, what, like, I feel helpless. I feel so helpless. I'm in Canada, you're in St. Vincent. My family is in St. Vincent. I feel so helpless. And I asked her, I said, what do you want me to do right now? And she said, the only thing I want you to do is to tap my phone up, right? And I sit down there and I was thinking to myself, I said, everybody thinking of different ways to help the people in St. Vincent. And they're thinking about water, they're thinking about food, they're thinking about clothing. But then I don't think anybody thinking of ways to help these families stay connected to their loved ones, right? So when my auntie said that one time, I just went on Facebook and I remember putting a post and I said, anybody that need their phones to be tapped up, just contact me, right? And a lot of people start reaching out. They said, you know what, I'm in one shelter, my family member in the other shelter. Can you please stop me up? I'm low on credits for my phone, right? In talking to I remember talking to my dad, one of my dad, and he said, you know what, yeah, you should keep this top up going. And then I make a original flyer and I give a name to the program, right? So I call it Step Up and Top Up Program, right? I also placed it the flyer on Facebook, and I said, you know what, I have a goal. The goal is to help families to stay in connection with loved ones in this time of disaster, right? And then I also said that, like, we're looking for sponsors to help in tapping up, right? The phone numbers that the people from St. Vincent sent for me, right? So I start off doing it just me and my dad. And then I remember after, like, people start getting involved, they will message me. They said, like, can I tap out 10 numbers? Send me 10 numbers. Let me help out with 10 numbers. Some people from other Caribbean countries, they also messaged me and they said, okay, send me 20 numbers. Can I tap out 20 numbers? I need to help. You understand? And then other people, like, they don't have time. They say, can I send you like $50? Can you do some numbers?
Yeah.
I don't have time. I'm at work, but I want to help out, right? So then I start doing it, and the thing is, to this date, we have tapped up over 1,000 phone numbers, right?
Wow.
And it's continue. It go on. I don't have like a set number right now because I kind of stopped counting, but I still keep a record of all the numbers that I tapped up, right? Maybe next time when you invite me back, then I'll have a set number for you. But we have tapped up over 1,000 numbers so far, right? That means the program work. And I have people calling me and they will share story with me. I remember one lady called and she said, when the evacuated the vehicles came, right, they could only take she and her kids, and her husband had to stay back and wait for the other transportation, right? And she said she did not know, after an hour, she did not know where her husband was. And I remember she sent me the number and she said, can you please tap up my husband's phone, right? Because I'm looking for my husband and my husband is out of credit, right? And I need you to tap his phone up so I could reach him. So I think it was like maybe half an hour after both she called and her husband was on the phone with her too. And he was giving me the story that he was standing at the shelter. He was looking for his wife and kids. And he was standing there and he just heard his phone start ringing. So in his heart that he don't have no credit on the phone, right? Yes. The phone just start ringing and he jumped, right? And he said, like, what's going on?
The miracle.
Yeah, we answer the phone now. It was his wife, and she did explaining. She started explaining, like, you know, this lady in Canada tapping up people's phone, she helping out and stuff like that. And you know, I give her the number, and that's the reason why your phone start ringing, right? And he thanked me because he said he was at somewhere else, and his family was other place, at other shelter, right? So yes, a story like that, they will come and they will call me, they will message me, and they will thank me so much for just tapping up their phones, right? So you know, I want to like thank God too, and because it's only God alone could have put that like that idea in my head at the time.
Yes,
because
definitely.
I was panicking too, but because my aunt said that's the only thing she needs right now, because even though we send water and food and everything else from Canada for them, they will not receive it at the same time, because it takes
Time.
3 to 4 weeks, right? So by doing the type of program, like I feel like, you know, like I feel much better inside knowing that I'm doing something that they benefit from, and I was helping them right away.
Right away.
So yeah. So yeah, that's the flyer I sent you, and always share it too, like with other people. So how the type of program works, right? So the people in St. Vincent, they will send me their numbers, right? And then I will tap up. So the two companies they have in the Caribbean in St. Vincent that the phones, the mobile phones work with is Digicel and Flow. So if people interested in doing tap ups too, they could always reach out to me on Facebook. My name is Nadine Lave, and then or reach out to me through my business, which is Send Immigration Services. And you know what they do to also, they could either download the Digicel app on their phone, or go directly to the Digicel website and the Flow website, which is you know on the flyer I sent for you, so you could always share it after. And or if they don't have time for that and they wish to send the money, and I will tap up for them. I also have the information on the flyer also. I have like a e-transfer for people that's in Canada, and people that's like not who is not in Canada and familiar with PayPal. I also have a PayPal account that they could send the money to, and I do the top up for them, right? If they also want like a receipt or you know something to for them to see that I using the money the way I say I would, I could also send them a receipt along with the number, like from the company that I used to tap up the phone from, right? So that's my step up and tap up program.
What's your PayPal?
My PayPal is Nadine Lave, NADINE LAVIA. So that's my first name, last name at gmail.com. Yeah.
And then what about your e-transfer, your email?
The e-transfer is NLAVIA@hotmail.com.
Okay. Mail.com. So you guys, it's in the comment section. If you want to donate in one way or the other, either through PayPal or through our email, it's there in the comment section. Let's try and donate and help out a lot of people that are not in the best situation as of right now. You know, to us, having a phone or being able to message WhatsApp and whatnot, it's like it's nothing. It's nothing to us, but to them, it means a very, very big deal. It's a big deal. Not being displaced from your home and you know from the family and just from the comfort of what you're used to, and just a phone call, being able to have credit to make phone call. It's like it's a miracle for them as of now. So please, let's donate, even if it's $5, $10, $20, 100, 200. Let's do what we can. May God bless you guys as you donate towards this cause. Is there any last thing you want to add towards that?
Yes, like we also have like a relief drive right now going on. So like stuff we're focusing on right now is like stuff for like you know babies, younger kids, like clothing, Pampers, wipes, and stuff like that. We also right now they you know I speak to a lot of people back home, and they need help with items for the cleanup process. So they need stuff like shovels, wheelbarrows, hoes, power wash, mops, hard brooms, you know, the construction garbage bags, bucket, gloves, masks, and stuff like that. And we have like 2 drop-off location in Toronto. So if anybody, I will give you the information too. Like if anybody interested, they could also drop off. We have one drop off location in is Islington and Albion area, Albion and Martin Grove area. So that location is 16 Lexington Avenue. And then we have a other drop off location at my church, which is Mount Zion Church of God, Seventh Day, and it's 3615 Western Road, Unit 8, right? So that's the two drop off location we have in Toronto. They could actually call me too, like if they need they have stuff that they need somebody to come and pick up also. They could reach me directly like on my phone, and the number is 647-554-3137. And they could also reach out to my pastor at my church. His name is Pastor Jeffrey, and his number is 647-716-9320. So yeah, like we have a relief drive going on. So anything like clothing, you just name it, we accepting clothing. We even like looking for stuff for the elderly. So like adult pampers, adult wipes, pillows. We're looking for like ensure drinks, like for them to like keep up and stuff like that. So like anything that you have and you wish to donate to us, like we could come and pick up, or you could drop off at those two locations.
Okay. Can you say Pastor Jeffrey's number again? 647-716.
9320.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys don't be shy, don't hesitate. The $10, the $20 you're gonna donate, like you used to just buy lunch, believe me, it's going to make a big difference in the lives of these individuals. Right now in St. Vincent and Grenadine. Thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for the support. Thank you for letting us know or giving us an avenue to be able to support those in need right now. And now, moving forward to our immigration services,
Oh yeah.
because our woman is a superwoman. Give us a little rundown about your service, what you provide, and let us know how you can help those who are trying to migrate in one way or the other, or who are already in Canada looking for information how to process the documents, especially with the students.
Okay,
Right
the
now.
program. Yeah. So like I was like this program is like very helpful for a lot of people, international student, and even student that is here that they they finish school, and they're looking for a way to stay in Canada, right? So I know like right now they just opened up the portal for the temporary public policy, temporary resident to permanent pathway, right?
Yeah.
So it's so I'm just gonna read because I like to go like straight to the source. I don't something like, and we learned that already. So it comes straight from the source, which is CIC or IRCC, right?
Mhm.
So the program is geared to like international student that is here. Like so that's one of the screen. So is international student and workers in Canada that is health in healthcare, right? Temporary workers, and then essential and non healthcare, and then they have the international student from a Canada institution. So if you're an international student, you finish studying and you want this program is good for you too, right? The one thing like I'm trying, and I don't know if other people will agree with me, that I really don't like what CIC did was like the English. So for the English assessment, because I'm thinking to myself, these people are already in Canada. You understand?
Yeah.
Already going to school, right? They're already working in Canada. Why would you want to make them do an English assessment when they're already in the country, right? And I think right now that's a problem for a lot of people that are applying through that new program, because right now I spoke to client up to yesterday, up to this morning, and they were saying that we're trying to book a slot for us to do the English assessment, and everything is booked out, right? people don't get an appointment until all July, right? And they will say like it's so hard because like we not only now we're trying to get a slot, but we cannot get a slot because everything is booked out. And I'm thinking to myself, come on, immigration. Like, you know, they're already in Canada. Like I expect that, like if they was coming into Canada, then yeah, you have to do the English assessment, right?
Yeah.
But they're already here, right? They're already international student in our institutions. They're already working, you know, in some industry or some field in Canada.
Yeah.
Why would you even ask them to do an English assessment, right? So the other thing I was thinking too, right? They're accepting about 90,000 application, right? And if whenever they get that 90,000 application, they close the spots, right? They're gonna close. And from talking to other people in my field, other colleagues, they were saying that the slots are filling up so fast, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm not feeling sad for the people that here and you know like they're doing the best like for them to do the English and they cannot do the English, you know, and they've been here so long and this opportunity is given. And to me, I look at that English assessment as a barrier that you know blocking them right now from getting permanent residency. I don't know if other people feel the same as me, but that's how I feel, and I felt that they should not even ask them to do a English assessment because they're already in the country. That's how I feel, and then that's what a lot of people been struggling with. The other thing they've been struggling with is they put this application online, right? So imagine you have to create an account. So we immigration call centers, other lawyers, we don't have access to that application. The person who is applying have to go on to CIC and they have to create an account, right? They have to do everything online, all the application, all the documents they ask for, they have to be scanning them online, all the application. And the thing is, from talking to clients, they were telling me that the first thing they ask for is the English assessment. So if you don't have the English assessment result to put in, right, you cannot go past that.
Oh.
Right? So I didn't see the application, but I have a feeling that it's the same application as a when you applying for permanent residency, right? The only thing I could have seen was the checklist, right? That's the only thing I could have seen. But then according to what other some of my clients was telling me is that the first thing they ask for is the English assessment, and if you don't have that information to put in, you cannot go past that thing. So that's the other thing I'm kind of saddened about. I'd be like, okay, then you know, like the English assessment center is gonna be filling up fast. At least send in the application and then they send in the English assessment. You understand? So I'd be like, you know what's the point? You're gonna say, okay, then you approve you could apply through this screen or whatever, and then they have so much barriers that preventing them now from getting, they're not even sure if they could get permanent residency through this program. So like, is it like I say, like it's good, but then in a way they make it a way that they're looking at it like it's so difficult for the people that would be able to get their permanent residency through this program. So yeah, it's like a lot of like.
Do they also provide more centers where you can get your English test done? No, or
well, it's two programs they have, and I was speaking to a colleague today, and she was telling me like also to check YMCA, right? I called the number, but then it was so busy because I'm a person like anything I could do to help my clients get that permanent residency through this program, I will do it, right? So I called YMCA, the number she gave to me, but it was so busy. Like I think other people calling it too. I even called immigration because I have questions for immigration and ops now. I cannot even get through their line, right? So like I say, and you know me already, any information, even back school when we have group presentation and stuff like that, I will be the one calling or you will be the one calling for us to get that information so we will get it straight from our sources. So like I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna plan on they're not open tomorrow, but Monday before I go to my regular job, I'm gonna try and call them again to get that information, because a lot of people, I see a lot of people, especially international students. Even I have like people from my country that up here on the farms working, and if I could help them get their permanent residency through this program, I'm gonna do everything I could, everything I can to help them get their permanent residency, because I know for a fact right now they don't have nothing to go back to St. Vincent to, right? So that's one reason why I want to get a hold of immigration, for me to ask them, like, for the people from St. Vincent that's on the farm, like what are the options? Do they have an option? Like, what's going on in my country, the volcano Europe, and they don't have nothing to go out there to. Like, how can I help them? How can you all help them for them to permanent residency up here? Because we have people coming up here all 10 years, coming up here to work 10 years, 5 years, 4 years. So how can they get, because the English test is a barrier for them too. You understand? So how can like immigration help these farm workers, because they are essential workers, because they leave the Caribbean and they're coming up here to do the work that Canadian themselves don't want to do, right? So, and without them in this Corona time,
won't be able to feed.
Who's gonna put the fruits in the supermarket? Or you understand? So at least I'm saying they should at least have a way to help these farm workers, because they are essential workers too. You understand? Help the international student, the ones that here and that are PSW, the ones that here and getting sick and stuff like that, and they don't have access to full benefits. So like that's how I see it's a good program, but then they have stuff that's blocking people from getting through to getting permanent residency.
Then in regards to the international student right now too, that they are not able to come in. I think that was the last news we got about that. They're unable to come in for school. Do you know what happens in regards to if they've already, they already got their visa and maybe it's going to expire, or how can they go about in regards to that? Would they be able to extend the student visa? Do you know?
Like I'm following up just like you two, and then I think I have one client from Antigua, Antigua I think, and that's the same problem he faced with. And then what they were saying that he could start his course online, right? And again, everybody waiting for new policies and and always waiting for Mr. Ford.
To come up with something
like that, waiting on the Prime Minister to give his announcement, right? So I'm just like you too. Like I follow up with the CIC website, any changes or whatever. I like to know about it.
Changes constantly.
And not only that too, like it affecting the smaller colleges too in Canada, because smaller college, they depend on international students and their fee for them to be up and running. And even not having the international students to come in, it's affecting the smaller college. And a lot of these colleges, sooner or later, they're going to be closing down. And imagine if, like, they switch stuff online. How much people, like, especially international students, will want to from online. Into the country and get that.
Some people are not privileged to have constant lights, constant internet, connection network. So it makes it even so much more difficult for them, that are not here to be able to study online.
Yes, so it's like this Corona, it needs to go. It needs to be gone because
everybody's tired.
Affecting everybody's life one way or another.
One way or the other.
International students, businesses, colleges, in one way or the other we get affected. So like I say, like I follow CIC and IRCC website, I'm in some groups too, so any information, new information, update information, I always have, because I like to go right to the source for me to get my information.
So for those now who want to use your services, how can they get hold of you?
Okay, so I have my FB page on on Facebook, and it's my business name is Sent Immigration Services. So it's SENT Immigration Services, and they could ask for them to join. I have everything there. And then they could also reach out to me on Facebook through my number again, which I shared with you. If they have any question, any concern, if they need help, I always there, like, willing and ready to help people become permanent residency of Canada. Yeah, so anything like that, they could always reach out to me. I'll be there waiting for the calls and the messages.
Immigration. That's sent immigration, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To my number again, which I shared with you. If they have any question, any concern, if they need help, I always there, like, willing and ready to help people become the residency of Canada. So it's sent immigration services. Anything like that, they could always reach out to me.
Okay, that's good. And okay, give us like a breakdown on the type of services that you do provide, so that those who do need your services can definitely reach out to you.
Okay, I will give you a breakdown of everything. Yeah. I had it on my page there, and then I flipped my page and lose. Now I have to go back in my page. Just give me a sec. Or maybe it's just nervousness that kick in.
That's all right. We don't bite here. We're very relaxed.
And it's also like I when he told me like earlier when I spoke to you, and he said, don't worry about anything. I'd be like, I should not worry because I should just take it as we're doing a presentation.
Exactly. And we're used to that. Are we not?
Those days when we have to do a presentation and we always choose first.
Exactly, because we're good. We're good to go.
Yeah. So some of the service I offer is like understanding immigration, like your rights and your immigration policies, your rights, which including your rights, immigration regulations, immigration application. So I do any kind of immigration application. You need help with sponsorship, citizenship, PR application. Some of the other service I do is citizenship test, which I also have like a service I offer, which I help people study for the citizenship test. And for a fact, like it could be challenging for people because we know the material they offer very lengthy, and most people don't understand, and just need a little bit of help, little bit of breakdown. So I have a packages where I offer for you to study. So I do one-on-one or in a Zoom class, whichever way you prefer, right? So I help get you prepared for you to do your citizenship test, right? And the package include the citizenship test and also like helping you filling out the citizenship application, right? So I also help with citizenship. If you have other government application you need, like applying for a birth certificate, applying for your newborn social number, you just name it, anything to do with government too, I offer help along that line too, right? So it's not like focused because I'm a social worker too, a social service worker too. Like I have to bring in some of those services. So like any government application, passport, you just name it, I do that services too, right? So it's immigration along with social service. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. So you've heard her from the source. If you need any information and if you need any assistance with filling out the forms, your documents, or getting to know which documents is the right documents to fill out, she's definitely the plug. Check her out on Facebook at Sent Immigration Services, right? Sent Immigration Services or just Sent Immigration on Facebook?
It's Sent Immigration Services.
Sent Immigration Services, guys. Just go say hello to her on Facebook so that she can see that, yes, you are there. And I want to say thank you so much. Do you have any last words, last advice? I would say encouragement, especially for those, we know how it is when you're in a limbo. You're not here, you're not there, you're waiting for your documents, and the whole world is like in a chaos. What advice would you give a lot of people right now that they're in the limbo?
Okay, so my advice to you is always check up with CIC or IRCC, right? If you have an application in there, you feel stressed, doubtful, or whatever, the best person to reach out to if your lawyer, your immigration consultant cannot give you, you could always reach out to immigration, right? You have a client ID number, you call and you give them a client ID number. Hey, I'm just calling because I want to know what's going on with my application, right? They're not gonna do you nothing, right? So I always advise people, if you call me and you cannot get me, right? Call directly to IRCC or CICC. Like, yeah, they change it to IRCC, right? Yeah, it's so confusing. So call directly to them because they will have your client ID number. And you said, you know what? Or even your name, your first name, last name, address, phone number, whichever way they identify you with, you call directly to them and said, you know what? I sent in my application X amount of days or X amount of months. I just need to know what's going on with it, right? Don't be afraid. I always encourage my clients, them, don't be afraid. You understand? They have application, your application inside it for you. You have a right to call and find out what's going on. So don't be fearful, like, immigration will not come and do they will not come and do anything. Most likely what they will do, they will just share your information with you, right? Like a lot of stuff going on because of the coronavirus, like application being delayed, they have backlog. They will tell you one time for for your let's say your processing time, and then it taking longer. Like, don't be afraid. Always reach out. If you're the person that representing you cannot help you, reach out to immigration. Say I'm calling, or reach out to the what did I say, the consulate in your country, or whichever immigration office you drop that application. Reach out to them. Said, you know what, I want to know. I want to know what's gonna happen tomorrow, or 2 months from now, or a year from now. I just want to know. So that's the reason why I'm calling. And most likely they will just share the information with you, right? They might say you have to just wait a little longer. We did not get to your application yet, but at least that will give you the peace of mind. So you will not be fearful, or they're wondering what's gonna happen. Just a little bit of time. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you coming. If there's any last words or any last information you want to share with us, you may go ahead. But I just want to say thank you once again for sharing your 2 cents, your how do I put it? Your There's a word I'm looking for. What'd you say?
My knowledge.
Your knowledge with us. Gosh. And your experience. Yes, thank you for sharing that with us. You guys definitely reach out to Sent Immigration Services, and if you want a direct number, you can find it on the Facebook. Send me a message, and I will definitely send that information directly to you. So yes, any last words? Any last information?
Yes, like, so the people that's online, my country really need help right now. And just like helping any which way, if it's through the type of program, or even through the relief drive, just help. Like, call me if you have stuff that you need me to pick up. Just call me. I have people like all over Toronto that is there waiting to come and pick up stuff, and you also have the drop off locations, right? So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, darling. Have a lovely weekend. Stay blessed, stay safe. Say hello to the family for me.
I will.
We'll definitely talk later.
Okay, thank you so much for having me.
All right, bye. Okay, guys. So, hey, you heard it from her mouth. Um, she definitely needs you guys to donate to the cause. For those from St. Vincent who are dealing with volcano eruption, and her PayPal is Nadine Levy at gmail.com, and then also nlavia at hotmail.com if you want to just e-transfer the information, the money, the funds to her. And then, of course, if you have items that you actually want to drop off, you can drop them off at 16 Lexington Avenue. I believe that's in Islington and Albion, and also at 2650 Western Road, Unit 8. That is their church. You can give her a call at 647-554-3137 in order to communicate on maybe where to drop or how to go about with donating towards the cause. She's a good friend of mine. I always support her, and she likewise does the same. It's a trustworthy connection. It's not some connection that you donate to and you don't know what you do with your funds. Some people you donate to them and they're using it for their own private, personal use. No, she is definitely going to be using it for what she says she's going to be using it for. Can I get the immigration from Nigeria? You definitely should send a message to her. Send immigration services. Send her message on Facebook, and then she would definitely send you a message. She will reply to your message. Then you can ask her all those questions that you want to ask her. So thank you once again. Don't forget to please, please, please click the share button. Let's get more people to watch this information session in, because you never know who, first of all, will be able to donate to those who are in need, and you don't know who would need this information in order to help them settle better, or in order to migrate to Canada when they're ready to. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely Friday. Have a blessed weekend. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel, Ade_babes on Instagram, Adiba Connected TV on Instagram, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Adiba Connected TV on YouTube. God bless you guys. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.